All right, Dad. So tell me what we're looking at right here.
Well, we're looking at blockchain backer. Do you know who he is?
I've heard of him. I've heard he does some chart analysis, right?
Yeah, chart analysis. He's my favorite chart analyst. I like quite a few of them, but I got to tell you, over the last couple of bull runs, I can't think of a time when he was wrong. He tends to be right. But there's a fun side to crypto, and especially with the XRP army. We get some good fun animations. We get to laugh at a lot of this. Gary has definitely given us a lot to laugh at. But he's also, him and Jay Clayton over at the SEC gave us a lot to give us some heartburn over, right? We had the lawsuit, a lot of dips. Boy, they did everything they could to extend that lawsuit. They lied, misrepresented, didn't have a faithful allegiance to the law, as one of the courts told them, maybe on more than one occasion, I guess. But blockchain backer here, I'll tell you what, I remember that in 2020, when they first dropped that lawsuit on us, he went to a dark place. I think his chart was telling him we were about to really moon, we were going to do really well, and I was very happy because I already had a pretty substantial bag at that time, and so I was like, all right. And then they landed this thing on us, and it didn't matter how you charted any of this. The chart couldn't possibly take into account a frivolous lawsuit levied by the SEC on Ripple and XRP and its executives, Chris Larson and Brett Garlinghouse. Nonetheless, he keeps it fun. He's very entertaining. I dig the guy. I dig his analysis. I like to look at it, especially during the bear markets, because I want to see, how close to the bottom we're going to be, so that I can take advantage of it and buy a little more. I did that in this last bull market, and so I was able to expand my holdings considerably. But also when we have a bull run, this guy gives you a really good feel for when it's going to flip from Bitcoin to the altcoin bull market. And if you're watching what he says, you can definitely measure that and start to see it in real time. And it's good because then you can start to crystallize your profit taking plan, so to speak. Then you start to sell. Okay, now I got to really watch for targets on my altcoin, which would be anything other than Bitcoin. And you start watching your targets. And if you have a plan to divest or to sell a little bit, you can begin to execute that because you kind of already been given the green light, so to speak. I'm not saying that he's giving financial advice. He's not. He's still giving his opinion. But boy, his opinions have been really good over the years. And they've had a few fun animations. Here's his latest one, and it kind of depicts how the journey has been between him